episode. Today we've brought Eleanor out. So we're going to talk about Eleanor, how she came about, what's under her bonnet, and talk about what she's like to own her. I'll let you all decide when we take her out. She's quite of a beast, and she looks standard, but she's truly not. So see what you think. Enjoy the film. Eleanor set out when she first came out of manufacture. She was a 1.68 valve. That actually died. The oil pump went, so the bottom end starved of oil, and then it sounded like a cement mixer. So now she has a 2.3 V5. So let's spin you around. Let's go have a look round her. She hasn't changed much in looks. It's just, apart from that. Excuse the mess in the boot. The patch is in there because I left her too many days and then she went dead. But she's got a good, decent sized boot. I put them alloys on. Yeah, she is going to get an Audi TT front end, suspension, struts, bottom arms, steering rack. But there you go. There's the 2.3 V5. It's very crammed in there. I had to modify the front end for it to fit. Also, when we come round and have a look inside, all the whole tyre dash had to come out. Just not because of wiring. There's a bar. The accelerator pedal cable comes right at the back of that glove box, and there's a bar what goes right across the other side, and you can't get it in unless you take the dash out. But yeah, she's all original, apart from she's dirty inside, because I haven't cleaned her out. So yeah, I'll just get the roof down and show you what she looks like with the roof down. So there you go. She looks even better when the roof's down. It's more better when you get roof down when you're driving this. You get to it engine more. There you go. There's the interior. Right, let's start her up. There's only got 115 on clock. The beast is alive. If you can hear that noise, I know what that noise is, so you don't need a comment. It's the timing chain on it. Probably this year, this winter, or next winter, the whole engine's going to come out. and it's going to get rebuilt. So it's going to have new gaskets, new chain, new clutch, new head gasket on it. There's not exactly wrong with it, but it's got a few oil leaks and the timing chain on it. The timing chain on these, stupidly, are on this side where the gearbox is. So you got to take the gearbox out to do the chain. So I might as well just pull it out. Right everyone, I'll let you have a listen to when I rev it up. Right, let's go for a little drive. Just excuse my hair, I need to sort it out. But she does sound quite mean. It took me about a year and a half to complete this project, because I had to, you know, like take the dash out, sort stuff out. I had to make the whole exhaust system. So from the manifold, it's got its downpipe, it's got a catalytic converter on, and then from there it's all made, and then it's got a Golf. I think it's off a GTI, or it could be off a V5 Golf, that back box. It suits it, I think. I like how it looks with it there. Yeah, driving this, it's quite fun. Especially when you hear that noise, you just want to hear it more and more. The gears on it, it feels like a sports box, because the gears are so close together. But it's nice. But once you open it up, it's all right. It's nice when you get it full throttle, and then when you downshift, you get popping. It's one of these cars where I've done all work to it and I won't get rid of it. I've gone like a number of times and said, oh, I'm going to get rid of it, I'm going to get rid of it, I'm going to get something else. Well, then when it comes to crunch time, I can't get rid of it. I think I enjoy it too much. There we go. Absolutely amazing. It just loves to go. It just loves to go. It's not one of these where it'll wait around. It just, once you give it some, it responds good. The handling of it is amazing. I haven't lowered it yet. What I'll be doing to it is it'll be going halfway, getting lowered. I'm going to put an Audi TT subframe at the front, so it's going to have Audi TT bottom arms and then shockers. The hubs are going to stay the same because they came from the engine anyway. They came from a V5 engine, so they're going to stay. I might change the steering rack, but the steering rack's the same anyway. I am thinking about making this into a quattro or 4Motion, whichever way you want to say it. The tunnel is the same as the Audi TT. I've measured it all up because I've got a TT, so I've measured it from that. twisted it hard. So when I've looked into it, the manifold has cracked right in the middle. So basically, if I probably take it off, it might actually split in two. So I don't know what's happened there. I don't know. Probably if you drive on long distance, probably that droning of an exhaust probably would do your head in. But with me, it doesn't bother me because I don't go long distance in this anyway. Last time I drove this long distance, well, the furthest I've drove it is Wakefield, and that's longest for this. And that was just like a shakedown test, you know, to see what were wrong, what were going to come loose and all that lot. And in the end, the bottom hose to the radiator came off. So that were fun and games, because I had to walk for miles to a petrol station, get some water, come back, try and bleed it all up, and then after that I thought, oh god, I've blown a head gasket, because it won't stop bubbling. But since I've sorted the problem out, gived it enough a flush, because I gave it a flush out because I thought it might be some junk in there. Once I've did that, it's been fine. I've never had any bubbling from a gas from a tank. It doesn't even drink water anymore. So it might have just been airlocked. Well, I hope it was. But she hasn't lost power. She hasn't. She does drink fuel. She does. We don't want to know how much, because then the wife will kill me. But she does. It's amazingly, because the fuel tank what's in this is still original to this car. I haven't changed it. It's still the 1.6 litre tank. I haven't changed the fuel filter or fuel pump. I've changed the fuel filter. Well, the fuel pump, nope, I've changed. When I did some research, the 1.6 does actually fit other models, like the 2 litre, the 2.3. So I thought, I'm not wasting money then. So I just kept it the same. I thought it would be sluggish with the 1.6 fuel pump in it, but no, don't get no lack of fuel on it. Only when it wants to drink. And it does need a drink now, because we're in red and nearly to empty. Well, nearly to naught. And that's only because once you give it some, it don't half drink. If you toot around, you know, like just babying it, it's fine. It won't drink. Well, I don't tend to drag it around as much. I do when I'm in a giddy mood, but apart from that, no, I don't. I just like to drive around in it because it gives me a smile on my face, knowing I did it. You know, I built this, and it's actually fantastic. So, out of the 3 Beetles what we've looked at, yes, Betty is nice. She's standard. She's still got her a normal engine in it, the same engine what should have been in this. Betty's nice to drive long distance, I would say. But, Boris, well, what can we say about Boris? Until he's got his bits fixed and all that horrible gear linkage, well, I think Boris would just be a nightmare to drive. Well, think once you've got his things fixed, yes, it'd be a nice car to drive, but I don't see you would get the same satisfaction what you would get with these two convertibles. Because once you get the roof down, it's fantastic. You get the wind in your hair, you get the more excitement when you're driving them. Maybe people say, oh, convertible, oh no, girls can't have them. No, I don't think so. I've made this one how I like it, and it's not girly. My wife hates driving this one. She hates it. To say it's the same car on the same year, they're both 05s. I think hers has got 114, 113. I can't exactly remember, but this has got 115 on it. So I think they're about similar. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But she hates driving this one. She can't get the clutch control right on this one. She's always stalling it. She said it's awful to drive, and she said it's too noisy. But I love it. Especially when you're at traffic lights and people look at it like, oh, the exhaust is knackered on that. You know, and looking at it thinking, oh, it's a nice Beetle, you know, standard, until it goes. You can tell that it's not an exhaust knackered on it, no, because it's the engine tone changes. Once that the V5 all comes alive, that's it. You can tell there's a different sound under that bonnet. To me, a little bit. I could be completely wrong, but when you're driving it normally and you're coming slow or you're setting off, it sounds a little bit, to me, this is to me, it could be not to anybody else, but like a, you know, like a classic Beetle, you know, like when you get that where they're setting off, that like Beetle-y sound. But that just could be me. I think it sounds like a little classic Beetle when you're setting off, you know, like a little tiny little burble. But that's just me. I don't mean that burble, I mean the one when you're setting off, that one. So there we have it. We've been out on a test drive with Eleanor. You've heard how mean she sounds. So she'll have a few upgrades here and there, and we'll do some videos on it. I am going to take her to a few shows. She's been to the Hub Note Social once, so we just need to take her to a few more. So if you just like and share, comment down below if what you like to see or what you think what could be improved. So I see you next time. Enjoy.